But things got better. So, ouch, ouch, oh, sorry. Oh my God. When scratching your fingers is torturous. So I'm in so much pain, and yet good things happened today. After some nightmares again came my way. And I'm so tired. You know when your eye hurts and you want to rub it, but then you don't want to rub it too hard because you don't want to hurt your eyeball, but then really you just want to rub it to the point where you're practically impaling yourself with your finger. How does that not happen to you? I don't know. I will sing to you, husband, darling man. Ended up having the most amazing conversation. He's not an atheist, by the way. He's definitely agnostic. So that's good. I mean, not that it's bad to be an atheist. It's just, how are they supposed to be soulmates? Which is what has kept them together for the last 30 years, is the fact that he's convinced her that she's his soulmate. And then all of a sudden he's an atheist. Like, that's not cool, man. You can't pull that card. Ouchies. So yeah, he definitely, you know, he was confused as to why she was so upset, but now he gets it, because I was like, dude, she thought you were like reneging on the soulmate thing. So yeah, agnostic. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's like, and there's still some stuff there with my dear friend. But we hugged it out, and oof. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ah. But I just want to know why can't I just die? What's so important about me being alive? Why can't I just roll over, shrivel up, and die? I mean, I'm starving anyway, every goddamn fucking day. Have been for years before I even knew the meaning and true depth of the word. You know, it's funny, you look back and you're like, oh, That was hunger. I was hungry all the time. And this morning, she brought me food in last night, and I couldn't eat like half the burrito. And this morning when I went into the kitchen, which mostly was done out of fear and concern because I didn't want her to catch the fact that I hadn't eaten half the burrito, even though I know she would be fine, like intellectually, very aware. But I went to put it in the trash because it wasn't good anymore, and it was very sad, and I hate wasting food, but like if I can't eat it, I can't eat it, and I've learned I can't force myself anymore. I went plenty of years forcing myself, and never helped me gain weight or be healthier anyway, so. And just made my stomach hurt worse and all that stuff. Anyway, I had a flash, because, I hide it. It's just a habit of mine. If I don't eat all the food, if I have to throw it away, I do whatever I can to make it so that people don't know. And, you do these things and you don't know why you do what you do. And then all of a sudden one day, when you're nearly 40 years old, you have a flash in a moment and you're like, oh yeah, that's why I do what I do. Because those motherfuckers wouldn't feed me. Like, if I didn't eat something, then I wasn't allowed to eat later, which I feel really bad because I did that to my kids too. I'm like, well, you need to eat your leftovers. Of course, it was because we were so fucking poor. Probably my parents were so fucking poor too. It doesn't matter. My parents were more rude than me, damn it. And the blame game and the cycle continues. Oh, the challenge of not being a bitter old bitchy lady. It's a thing. I mean, the struggle is real. God, they starved me. So stupid. STOOPID. Unraveling Judgment by Matt Kahn. He says, nothing stupid and everything is here to help you. If you can believe that, you're well on your way to unraveling judgment. Boo. A boo, 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 boo. I wonder where that originated from. Why do we say bae and boo? I get that bae is like short for babe or whatever, but like, where did boo come from? That's acid. Oh, dear God above. Welcome to the world of Adora Angelina. I felt acid flow up through my throat. I know you know that feeling too, don't you? I swear to God, Joey, if you do not begin displaying more empathetic concern and recognition and acknowledgement and honoring of all that I physically go through on a moment-to-moment, day-by-day basis to stay alive and continue loving you and functioning in any capacity. If you don't start asking me more, how did you sleep? How's your body feeling? Learn how to check in with my embodiment. You know what I mean? I do that with you the best I can. I do that with Chris and Ina. I do that with everyone I possibly can as often as I can. If I'm not doing it, it means I'm suffering and struggling hardcore. And I know you're already suffering and struggling hardcore. I get that. But babe, good God. I'm a fucking wreck. And I don't have any of my medications anymore. cold turkey off everything because of everything that happened. Like, you have yet to understand how, like, painful and vulnerable and whatever my body is in my situation. Oh no, it's gonna happen again. I can feel it. Oh God, oh God. Why is it so excessively horrible? Like, is the lining of my esophagus seriously so stripped from all of the fucking acid over so long and being neglected on so many levels from so many people, including my unfortunate, sad, sorrowful self? Is my esophagus just, like, acidified to the point of, like, fucking belches feel like pinballs going up? It's like so often I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I literally cannot do this. Like, I'm not going to make it through the night. I'm not going to make it through another day. I'm not going to make it at any point, anywhere. I'm not going to make it. I mean, thank God I was able to eat, but then now the result of it coming back up is just like, that's not even describing what's happening in my stomach. That's not describing what's happening. That's like describing this tiny little part. But the agony that is residing within this space. If you knew, you would never dismiss or disrespect me again. Oh no, honey, no you wouldn't. Oh no, honey, no you wouldn't. You'd be in awe of me. That pedestal you put me on, that one I tell you take me off. Don't knock me off, baby, just step it down a notch and let's stand equally. I'm not an angel, can't you fucking see? Can't you see me? Can't you see? Even when you can't see. Can't you see me? No, you can't. You claim you can, but you can't. You know it's true. Own your shit. I love you. You know I do. Sometimes I get so tired, baby. Sometimes the pain's so much, and maybe I have a short fuse sometimes. Yay. Yay, 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 it's true. Nay, 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 you still don't know what I go through. I may not know why I love you. Besides the obvious reasons, right? Like, you make me smile and laugh, and I like you fucking body and the way I feel with you, and you fucking sexy Spaniard. God, how am I supposed to... I mean, sometimes you're just a big pale gorilla of goobery gobbledygook, whatever that even means. Take it however you're gonna take it, as positive or negative as you want to, baby. I'm just saying. What am I saying? Could be anything. Does it make you feel something? Dig a little deeper, baby. Face yourself. I don't know if I can ever trust your hands around me, baby. Pace yourself. Embody the core truth of your soul spark, and you know I can't resist your heart. It's like you're a magnet, I have no choice, or I'm the magnet, and sometimes I have no voice. I cannot help myself. So somehow we've got to create a structure to make sure that I stay safe so I can somehow justify my relationship with you, with my very intelligent genius children someday. Good God. And Gaia, 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 good God and Gaia. Father above, Mother below, dear good God, dear, dear, dear good God above, and Gaia, 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 Gaia. Mother help me, I don't know how to blend all my worlds together so everyone knows whatever everybody needs to know that helps everybody have healthy relationships within themselves and each other. What the fuck are we doing? The acid burn, it burns so well. The acid burn, it burns like hell. How do I know the burn of hell? I'll tell you, but it's a story, oh boy, oh boy. And I know it well. I've been to hell and back more than you have in certain ways. Don't get upset. Just hear me out, even though I'll never finish my fucking sentences, so why do we even bother? It's just the pain keeps short-circuiting my brain. I don't know how to get, from A to Z, because, I can't barely get from A to B, because I'm I get in between and I'm like, what? What am I doing? What? There's pain here, there, everywhere. Pain, here, there, everywhere. 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 It's like I'm thinking of you and I'm loving you and I want to talk to you, and then it's my face that I'm staring at. So then I'm it's in between communicating with you and communicating with myself, and then my brain is all over the place, and then the pain is all over the place, and then my explains are all over the place, because expression is a lot easier than explanation. I don't know what I did wrong. Was it the noodles from the ramen soup? I mean, I didn't really have options. And it felt good, but then I'm really hungry. So, is that just because, like you, when you're at the homeless shelter, how are you gonna, it's like you just eat whatever there is to eat because you don't want to fucking die. And I had a banana and some grapes and a little bit of kombucha, and it was good. And I'm in so much fucking pain, I can barely even breathe, let alone continue holding the phone and talk, and not just talk, but think and try to have coherent sentences and good structuring. And it's so much easier when I sing. It's self-soothing to start, and then you add the fact that the stupid rhymes, they come just like that. Non-stop all the time, you can't even imagine all the rhyme inside my mind. And I know I lose it and go off track, and I sound like shit sometimes, and then I want to say I sound like I have so much soul I must be black, but that doesn't sound right, does it? I probably don't have the right to say something like that. I mean, it rhymes really well. But the drop of blood that I have in me does not qualify me to say such things. Oh, God, it's just the world we live in. This is so hard, you know. But I get it. I totally respect it. I'm not complaining. I'm just lamenting. That's all. But I can't go with the flow. Okay, so the providing husband, you know, Carlos, that's the name we've given him. It's so funny. So funny. And then he's like, see? It's a long story. It's a long story. It's a long story. And you know, he gets drunk. You know, because he works so hard in the day. I mean, you know. You've never seen him. You missed out on all the fun when you were here. Silly man, you let your pain roll, but that's okay. I understand it. Good God, I totally understand it. Anyway, Carlos is really fun. Carlos is really drunk. Carlos shines like a fucking star on, like, what's that movie? Michelle Pfeiffer, Tristan, Claire Danes. The Wall, the Kings, the Princes, I mean, Stardust. I knew I'd get there. See, I get there eventually sometimes when I'm not interrupted, and then sometimes I just steer myself another direction. Why are we talking about Stardust? I don't fucking know. There's that song, I think it's by Maynard. Fuck if I know, shit if I know, damn if I know, hell if I know. It's a good one. It's a good one. Stardust. Oh, yes. Carlos. Because we were trying to do a podcast and the things, and that we can't get the Anchor app to work on her phone or mine, and technological glitches follow me around like puppy dog bitches, and it's a pain in the ass, let me tell you, how my hemorrhoids itches. I'm sorry, it's like oh, I would really enjoy doing some improv slam poetry in certain situations and settings with other types of people that are really, oh my gosh, I'd love to have a debate Oh, fuck, wouldn't it be fun? Oh my god. I would love to do this with Trump. I should not have said his name. Oh, the fun. Oh, the play. Oh, the game. I would not feel any shame. I can see it in my mind, and it is beautiful. It's a slam poetry singing contest. That's kind of like, what's that show they have where oh fuck them. This is why I didn't continue running for president. When I was running for president. So stupid. Oh, the stupidity. STOOLPIDITY. That's the name I give myself when I'm like, when I get to the point where I give no shits. I give no motherfucking shits. Like when I'm fed the fuck up. If you could, I'll turn it into a movie for you, baby. And someday you'll know the whole story. I'll give you the whole, what was it, 6 weeks, 3 months? I don't remember how fast the support accumulated, but it was scary fucking fast. And I committed to it, and then I totally reneged because I was like, I cannot run for president. I'm not a runner. I'm a sit-tander. I'm gonna sit and stand and learn what I need to learn until I can get there. But then, you know, it's been a couple years and I haven't even learned what I need to learn because I'm still trying to fucking figure out how to eat and drink and breathe and swallow and belch. I mean, handle, you know, the consequences of the belch. Oh, good God. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Good God above, I said. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. I love that woman. You know who I'm talking about? That's okay if you don't know the reference, but I can't remember her name. I think it's like Sweet Brown or something, which is a really fucking badass name. Speaking of badasses, my little Nico, we'll call her Nico. She's in the mood to be called Nico these days. My little Nico in California, my sweet little sister that, fucking A, she's so fun. Anyway, today she texts me, she's like, are you like a badass Mary Poppins? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I called and left a message and I was like, just rambling like I do, you know. And I'm like, well, that's an excellent question. Am I a badass Mary Poppins? I said, well, I don't have the carpet bag and I don't have the umbrella. I'm missing cute clothes and accessories. My throat's starting to hurt. Okay, so what can I do? Besides stop talking, right? Just fuck. Anyway, what I said to her was, you know, I think I am a badass Mary Poppins. I did not sing it to her this way. Please forgive me. Anyway, whatever. I said, I think I am a badass Mary Poppins, 'cause if you think about it, I don't have the things she had. So I don't have a carpet bag. I don't have an umbrella or the cute clothes and accessories. I don't have all that fun stuff. I just don't. And so I'm pretty much a badass Mary Poppins, because how do I show up and how do I teach the children how to clean their rooms? And by children, I mean the adults. Myself. It's not an age thing. It's an attitude thing. But anyway, I was like, I am a badass Mary Poppins. I don't have a fucking magic carpet bag, and I don't have a fucking umbrella that takes me where I want to go. But I will show up. I don't know how and when I'm gonna get there, but I will show up, motherfuckers. Mother truckers, yes I will. Oh, you know how I feel. You may not like it, but it's real. And it makes you feel some kind of way. Oh my gosh, baby, there's this cute little girl. Name is Promise Mi Amor something. So precious. What's the point of the story? TBC. To be continued. My throat hurts. My wrists hurt. My ankles hurt. My knees hurt. Everything hurts. Why do I go through what catalog I go through? Trying to tell you and everyone else all the ways I hurt. I don't know fully, but I'm trying to see whatever patterns. And when it comes to you, baby, I'd like empathy, but if you can't do empathy, I'd like sympathy. And if you can't do sympathy, then I'd like, you're proud of me.